Enhancing broadband speeds to drive augmented and virtual reality tools that are currently beyond our imagination. That's one way Singapore intends to strengthen its digital capabilities. It's already one of the world's most connected cities and is among the first to roll out a 5G standalone network. But how are businesses here planning to use 5G? In this special CNA report, Chua Tian Tian meets up with industry forerunners to find out.
That's me. And no, this is not a video game. And yes, there's a good reason why we're pinching and pressing things in the air. You're looking at a sneak peek into the near future of what a business meeting could look like, avatars in virtual meeting rooms.
Thanks for the car. Does it come with batteries?
Tech giant Microsoft is on a charm offensive to get the world to use its suite of mixed reality solutions. And it's hoping that Singapore's faster 5G broadband speeds will help it accelerate adoptions of these solutions here.
We're kind of just at the very early phase with technologies like 5G, mixed reality, kind of replacing that face-to-face interaction with something over a screen. But imagine right now we are able to also bring, let's say, a holographic representation of a building. And we are, let's say, troubleshooting some of the signals that's coming from the building's chiller systems, for example.
Imagine being able to visualize and navigate in real time. Mr. Koh says such solutions will greatly benefit sectors like healthcare, not only as a teaching tool for medical students, but also helping surgeons through complicated operations. Still, 5G's ability to connect us and create more value may be nowhere more true than at our farms. Li Yuanhao oversees the growing of vegetables like kale, Japanese comsuta, and xiaobaicai at this indoor farm, once an unutilized office space. It produces about 300 to 400 kilograms of vegetables each week. Yuanhao believes a faster broadband network will allow them to install more sensors and process more data faster, and that would improve yields by up to 20%.
You can see the basic sensor is temperatures and humidities. You can see the prop there, it's just on top. We want to have sensors in between the racks. So every tiers we could capture more accurate readings to know what does a plant require to grow better.
Using a 5G network also means being able to introduce autonomous robots. These can free humans from simple and mundane tasks like checking to make sure plants are healthy and that there are no pest outbreaks. The robots can even do this more frequently without increasing labor costs. Reducing human intervention is also what the aquaculture industry aims to do. Farmers would typically monitor the health of shrimps using feeding trays like these. And I'm going to show you how this is done. Now first, pull up the feeding trays. Place a specified amount of feed onto the trays. Leave them in for about an hour or so and pick them up again to see if the shrimps are feeding well. This process is usually carried out manually twice a day during feeding time. Associate Professor Matthew Tan is a veteran in the aquaculture industry and now helps the region's agricultural and fishery sectors to farm sustainably. He tells me that 5G is enabling the care of shrimp and fish in the hands of modern intelligence technologies.
To upload images from video analytics from the PC to the cloud, it just takes too much data, it just takes too long. With the 5G, I'm able to monitor my system on the 24/7 basis. More importantly, I can upload video analytics of the fish condition, which currently I need to do it manually. The moment you detect erratic behavior in fish or in shrimp, it tells you a few things. One, they are stressed. Two, something is wrong with the water. I can eradicate as much as 50% of the current mortality that we are facing.
Prof. Tan believes that big data can help remove uncertainty from the farming equation.
They'll feed the fish or the shrimp. 3 months later, when they're about to harvest, they'll pray to their God. They say, look, let's hope it's a good harvest. They have no idea what is coming up.
He says 5G video analytics will give a clearer picture of the quantity and size of the upcoming harvest. This will give farmers the information they need to better negotiate prices with buyers ahead of the harvest season. Speaking of bargaining power, 5G is also set to help retailers win over more customers. Department store BHG has been actively digitalizing its business over the past year. The company is now running a mobile cashier POS system where all of their staff can become cashiers just by using mobile devices like these. Other features include upgrading an interactive lift and learn station that recommends products to customers. Now all shoppers have to do is to pick up a label over here and the screen will display a list of products that best suit their skin. But it could soon include more real-time information such as the location of the items as well as the level of inventory once 5G kicks in. The store's digital solutions have already raised conversion rates by 3 to 5%. It's working on rolling out more 5G solutions progressively from the second quarter of the year. One example is the adoption of what it calls smart shelves.
If you're a consumer of BAG, you have picked a product, you have spent some time looking at it, and then you decide not to purchase and walk away. So what the sensors can do is tell us to communicate with you to give you an offer where if you come back to buy the product. We're also looking at something called an endless aisle solution. So an example, BHG Bugis is our flagship store. You can walk into a Heartland store and still shop products that we have in Bugis and buy it through an interactive screen. And because this needs real-time inventory and real-time purchasing, the 5G is very important.
BHG is hoping to use 5G to help it evolve into a lifestyle center, focused on understanding and meeting consumers' preferences. As they say, a happy customer is a loyal customer, and that's what makes businesses grow.
Well, that's News Tonight. Do join us.